Here's a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition Podcast, a.k.a. CAP.
They gon' let me for my ambition.
Kendrick Lamar has announced that he's going to be performing at the Super Bowl halftime for Super Bowl LIX, a.k.a. Super Bowl 59, right? He posted on his actual YouTube channel this video. We'll play it right here. This video was directed by Dave Free, PG Lang, and posted on Kendrick Lamar's YouTube channel. Kendrick Lamar broke the story. Kendrick Lamar posted it first. Kendrick Lamar posted it before the NFL posted it. Just want to highlight these things to everyone out there because people are not highlighting this enough. All right? And also, they're saying, when you hear the noise right here, they're saying that that is the noise in the beginning of 616 in LA. The timestamp record that Kendrick Lamar released dissing Drake. Right? Remember, there was a weird noise in the beginning. People were like, what is that?
There you go. Give me one more.
Potentially sounds like the noise. And if it is the fucking noise, then this could have been recorded a fucking while ago.
Bro, he says
there's a movie reference.
He says, there you
too.
go. Give me one more.
It's crazy.
Give me one more.
There's a movie reference.
Give him another track.
Have you seen the movie
I thought
reference?
you meant like a sexual reference
No.
more.
It's from the 1970s. There's some movie about the United States and like wanting to go to war and like
Yeah,
how their country-
General. Look it up real quick on your phone and
I
then
sent it to you. Let me see if
it's
I can
General.
What's
Look
the,
up movie.
what's the beginning
General,
of 616?
Look up on Google movie General, and then put American flag. It'll probably pop up. It was like General Staten or General something like that. Chat, or if the chat live chat, comment down below. What do you guys? What's the reference that people were saying that could it be tied to this? But there's an actual American flag behind Kendrick Lamar. It's not CGI. You can see kind of like the creases down here. You can see the creases on the lower line of the white stripe. So it shows that he's actually on the field, and there's actual creases, actual
Hold on, let me
flag.
see.
Oh, that's the 616? Okay, Marloon's playing. Put on the mic. Marloon's playing the 616 for you guys
That's
watching.
how it starts. I hear the noise there.
And then,
The background.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
it could easily be that. Either
Yeah.
sped up, slowed down, lowered. It could easily be that. You know, I thought people were tripping, but the more I think about it, I'm like, yeah, this guy's, I think he's Jesus Christ reincarnated
It
on Earth.
said
I sent you the video.
General Patton.
Yeah, I sent you the video.
Oh, they got
on
it?
Twitter. No, yeah, it's in the DMs.
All right.
Now, someone did a whole breakdown. Some of it was forced. They were like breaking down lyrics and like references he made. I'm like, all right, guys. God bless. I don't-
Shout out to the chat. I'm already getting people DMing me, Coogee, if you're watching. People are DMing me, willing to give us a flyer for free because I said that in the beginning of the podcast. You guys are funny. Shout out to you guys though. But shout out to might as well shout out this graphic designer, your boy Hasoon. Shout out to my boy, your boy Hasoon, showing love. You DM me? Okay, you DM'd it to me. Okay, I'll pull it up right here as well. But let's watch this and then pull up the reference. Let's keep it in order for the people. Let's not confuse the people. This is the full commercial.
Give me one more. Ah. Come on. Two more.
And you see the shadow, right? The shadow, so it shows that there's a light
Yes,
shining
right
on him,
there.
like a big ass light.
You ready?
And who the fuck's catching the ball?
Nobody.
Nah, that
They're not
nigga's talking to
falling.
himself.
They're not falling. You don't hear him fall.
What the deal, everybody? My
They
name
probably
Kendrick
just didn't.
Lamar,
No.
and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know, it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it.
That was funny because that's not true. The 49ers
I
win
want you to
twice.
miss it. Meet me in New Orleans, February 9th, 2025. Wear your best dress, too, even if you're watching from home. Let's go. Yee! That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yee! Did he do that like in one of the diss songs? Yee! Yee! Yee!
I think in Euphoria.
Yeah.
At the
he did
second
it
half of
in
Euphoria.
Yeah.
Someone also said in Euphoria, he says, field goal punt you niggas.
Yes, that's true. Yes, he did say that. He did say that. And there was another line, another football line, I think they said. But we'll break that down soon.
Now we can get to it for real. Come on.
And I was trying to see what jersey he's wearing. It seems to be like a Nike. It just says East. The reason I know it's Nike is because the tag right there. I recognize that tag.
Come on, you gotta.
And he seems like he's wearing some Nike Shocks like he wears. He loves Nike Shocks. Maybe the Vivian Westwood ones again or something.
You gotta make sure you catch it with the hands open like that. We running real routes. You gonna be messing up.
I don't know what he means by that one at the end. I think it was just random banter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
assuming
football, not
definitely
football
that's
banter.
football.
Football
No,
banter.
that's literally
no, but
football
I'm meaning like
banter.
knowing Kendrick is like subliminally he could mean something. What the fuck you talking about there? I guess he was just chatting up to his imaginary friend that he was throwing the ball at, right? Obviously. But Apple Music halftime performance again, right? I want to point out to people the last 2 years, the Super Bowl halftime show was announced September, right? The first month of football starting. But it was not during first week 1. This was literally a couple hours before the first Sunday game of week 1 of the NFL. I don't think it's ever happened like this, right? So the strategic timing, everyone's waiting to watch the games, and then all of a sudden, Kendrick Lamar drops this commercial. Kendrick Lamar's the only one posting it. Then the NFL promotes it. And it's like, what the hell's going
he
on
posted
here?
Today
it.
was Apple Music.
And
Today
he-
was Apple Day, right?
And he put
Yeah, today was Apple Day. A day
Yeah,
later
yeah,
is
yeah.
Apple Day.
he
No,
po-
that was
he posted
strategic.
on YouTube, not nowhere else. It was YouTube first.
YouTube.
Because I got the shit immediately and I sent it to the group chat.
This shit only had like 700,000 views within the first 2 hours, and I was like, that's so low. No one expected this, and this got no real promotion until much later on. Because when you sent it, I'd already waited. I already saw it 2 hours later, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this? I thought it was spam. Yeah, I thought you sent me spam.
Now,
I thought you were a finesser.
we're going to break this down, right, in categories and keep it chronologically ordered. Where we're going to talk about the controversy of Lil Wayne's spot and people speaking out, the round 2 reference of Kendrick. But let's just talk about in this moment surface level. Kendrick Lamar performing at the Super Bowl halftime show. Last year we had what was last year? Not Rihanna. Usher.
Yeah.
Usher. The year prior was Rihanna. The year prior to that was, I believe, the Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, West Coast vibe.
That shit was 3 years ago already?
Kendrick Lamar already performed at the Super Bowl. He performed with Dr. Dre in them. You don't remember, right?
No,
He
I do.
performed.
No, I remember he did. I know. Yo, I'm not in agreement that he should
But
be
what did he
performing.
perform, though? I'm trying to remember. What song did he perform? Chat, what did he perform? We're lazy. We're not looking shit up. Just let us know in the live chat. What did he perform? But he performed, all right? Remember, that was a controversy in the past because when Beyonce performed by herself, people were like, but she already performed. Because she performed, I think, was it J-Lo or J-Lo brought her out? Someone brought her out. Madonna, Shakira. Someone brought Beyonce
I think
out
it was J-Lo.
for a moment. But then it was like, oh, now Beyonce gets her own show, right? Kendrick Lamar already popped out. He was a part of the Super Bowl. He did the Super Bowl. But now he's doing his own show? Okay. The Weeknd.
They said in Mad City. All right in Mad City.
All right, it's a good one. That's a good one to do. That's crazy. I forgot he did 2 more songs. It was medleys. It's quick shit,
Yeah.
you know. But obviously the standouts were, I think the 50 Cent Upside Down show was crazy. Dr. Dre's moment was crazy. But nonetheless, I don't think that Kendrick Lamar should be performing at the Super Bowl right now in this moment in his career. To me, this announcement made no sense. I was confused. Putting the beef, you can't erase it, right? Because it's so fucking crazy and it's such a, like, now cornerstone moment in culture. Like the fucking Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef and Kendrick Lamar becoming Messiah in front of our eyes. But let's try to erase that, putting that aside. Kendrick Lamar coming off of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, right? Taking so long to release a project. You can argue that before that, his relevancy wasn't to the level, obviously, that it is now. But it is where it's at now because of the beef. I don't think that Kendrick Lamar right now should be performing at the Super Bowl. Not before Drake. Not before Lil Wayne. Not before a lot of these acts that I think are up to do to perform at the Super Bowl. I'm confused, right? I'm literally confused. Now, the way that'll make sense to me is that Dave Free and Kendrick Lamar are the creative directors for this performance. PG Lang is creative directing this. Meaning, obviously,
I see what you laughed at.
there's nobody that's performed, I think, at the Super Bowl and performed by themselves. Maybe Michael Jackson, but I feel like Michael Jackson brought someone out, no? But the concept of like, I'm assuming Kendrick Lamar is going to curate sort of like a show. Now, if he does that, that'll make more sense. But what is going to happen?
He's gonna bring out artists, bro.
Is it going to be the pop out, but it's a Super Bowl version? West Coast vibe, showing West Coast love? But why would that happen in New Orleans when the next two Super Bowls that are happening consecutively are in California? And the one that happened in 2 years, well, technically in 3 years at this point, but 2 seasons from now, that one is in Inglewood, California, at SoFi Stadium, where was the Papa at SoFi? No. The Papa was at somewhere else, but nearby. So it's like, I'm confused, right? Now, doesn't mean I don't want to see him perform. I think he's a hell of a performer. Phenomenal performer. One of the best discographies in hip-hop history. One of the best rappers to ever be on a stage. I've seen him live multiple times. Incredible performer. But to select him as a Super Bowl halftime performer, putting the beef aside, doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Unless it starts to make more sense. It might lead to something. I think next month, October, we're getting a Kendrick Lamar album. I think next month we're getting a Kendrick Lamar album.
I'm praying to God we do.
And if we get a Kendrick Lamar album, we might get a Kendrick Lamar album where it's West Coast sounding. And if we get a West Coast sounding Kendrick Lamar album, it means we might get a whole fucking Kendrick Lamar album
that's the thing.
full of hits.
I was talking to my coworker today. I was like, for him to be doing the Super Bowl, he needs to drop something new before that. Because other than that, what is he really going to perform?
I don't think
The
Kendrick
shit
Lamar...
he already performed, Mad City, All Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, man.
He can't perform any of the fucking beef shit.
Like,
that's not going to happen.
In the chat and comment, right? And I'm gonna let Noel do his take in a second. But the chat and comment as well. If I'm wrong, you guys let me know. Am I a fucking idiot? I feel like Kendrick Lamar is not as big of a household name as a Rihanna, Dr.
Rihanna did it
Dre.
already.
No, that's what I'm saying. Dr.
Oh, okay,
Dre,
okay.
Usher, The Weeknd. Now, don't get me wrong. I think he's a star. I think he's a legend. But I think there's still a sense of like him not being that. This year, he's felt like he's that more than ever before because of the beef and like he's like taking down Drake and like accomplishing what people thought was impossible, even though it's not impossible because Pusha T did it in his own way. Now Kendrick did it again. But I don't know. And maybe it's just because of the fact that he hasn't dropped music in a while.
Yeah,
that
but
it felt like
at the same time, let's not
he's been vacant.
Let's not forget that when it comes down to the Super Bowl, they don't get paid for that shit.
Yeah, they don't get paid.
You know what I'm saying? So they just ask whoever, and a lot of people tend to even turn that shit down.
And he has hit records, right? I get that. But like we said, he already performed at the Super Bowl. He performed Mad City. He performed All Right. He already did those songs at the Super Bowl already, right? With Dr. Dre, the West Coast vibe. We got that already. So, and also, we already got a West Coast type of vibe with Dr. Dre, curated by Dr. Dre. So I don't think we're going to get that again with Kendrick Lamar. It just doesn't make sense, right? And it's not me. I already know the comments. Oh, you riding for Drake and Dick riding Drake. No, I'm objectively speaking, like from a business perspective. If you remove this beef with Drake, this doesn't make any sense. This makes more sense because of the beef with Drake, because of the timing of the release. To the point that he's subbing Drake an announcement. Are we going to be naive? Let's not be naive. Now, I'm not totally mad at it because I think it's a big flex. Kendrick Lamar does not tweet, does not post, no fucking selfie photos, nothing. He responds to Drake with the Super Bowl halftime show announcement. I
love it, bro.
That's a high-level flex, right? So for the flex aspect...
It's like a spit to his face.
Yeah, this is out of our tax bracket. This is like some rich nigga beef type shit. This is like different levels of like pettiness. Like we cannot even afford to fathom this level of pettiness. Like this is different level of pettiness, right? To do this. And he's done it. The announcement alone is fucking crazy. We're going to get to the feedback and the backlash in a second. But am I wrong? Noel, what's your initial reaction when you saw this? Kendrick Lamar performing at the halftime show.
I don't care because I don't watch the halftime show. I watch the goddamn fucking game. That's number one. And, yo, I like football. Like, what the fuck? I don't care, bro. They're like, oh my God, my favorite artist. Like,
I've
nigga,
never seen this nigga watch football in my life.
I watch football every Sunday, Saturday,
Marlon,
Friday,
he's a man.
and Monday.
Don't discredit his
Don't
manliness.
discredit my manly. And I watch
He loves
Thursday
football.
football on Prime. I'm Prime TV. Eat my nut, nigga. I'm a Patriots fan. 1-0.
Eat a nut is one
Wait,
nut?
yeah, a nut. Just a nut. Because we 1-0
That's
right
all he
now.
got left. Remember,
We
he got
1-0.
one shot off.
Yo, niggas didn't believe. I didn't believe in Mayo. I don't believe in a fucking coach named after a condiment. But we here now. And when Drake May is ready, we going to be here for good.
Wait, Mayo, the player?
No, the coach.
Oh,
For the
okay.
His last name is Mayo.
Yes, bro. He's named after a condiment. I had no faith in the fucking Pats. But our defense is number one.
Mayonnaise is
Eat
a
me.
condiment.
That's how much
It
I
is a
gave up on our
compliment.
team. I forgot the coaches,
Bro,
the new coach's
Drake
name.
May got a fucking arm, and when we get Hunter, that's playing right now in Colorado, for the niggas who don't know football, we gonna fucking ball, bitch.
Oh, and also shout out to, not to cut you off real quick, but shout out Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy, if you guys want to sign up to Underdog Fantasy, we're back with our affiliate promo code and our affiliate link. I'm gonna put it in the description everywhere tomorrow, but go to Underdog Fantasy, download the app, and you'll be able to get up to $100 for free if you use our promo code AMBITION. Promo code AMBITION. Underdog Fantasy. Football is back, and we're back with the affiliate partnership with Underdog Fantasy. So use our promo code, sign up to Underdog Fantasy, because you'll be able to help us over here pay some bills if you sign up to Underdog Fantasy and use our promo code AMBITION. But continue, Noel.
So yes, initial reaction, I didn't really care. Like when I first heard it, it was very funny for me. Cause you're right, it's the greatest flex in human history. He literally told him, "I'm not gonna respond. So all that bullshit you've been doing on your Finsta, throw that shit away." And then like, yo, you like, yo, he really said you sound like a bitch. you sound like a bitch on your Finsta. I'm not entertaining you. Game two. There's no game two. I already won the chip. That was funny for me. I found that hilarious. Second thing was, I thought it was stupid. I don't think he should be performing. But I don't think Wayne should be either. I don't think Wayne is in the physical health to be performing. I know it's a conversation people don't want to have. I didn't understand how bad it was until Twitter made it very clear today. And I started to really go down the rabbit hole. Look up every single one of Wayne's performances in the last year.
Oh, God.
It's so bad.
We'll get that into that in a
I
second.
understand. But
Kendrick
I'm-
Lamar, though. Stay on Kendrick.
So, but
What's your prediction? What's everything?
So here's the thing. Beyond that, Kendrick has music he can perform. There's love. There's a bunch of songs. There's people he can bring on. I still don't think it's gonna be good. Like I don't think it's gonna be something that's gonna be like I need to watch. It's not gonna be compelling content. I actually have a very nasty theory.
Oh, my God.
I think Lil Wayne and Drake are beefing. And I think Lil Wayne's gonna come on as a co-headliner. And I think that's why he's so quiet right now. I think that's why I keep saying, shut up and wait for Wayne. I don't care what your drummer says. I don't care what Nicki says. I don't care what Birdman says. What is he saying? Because if that's the case, he's not made it clear who he's standing with. We're hearing that they're not talking at parties. Kendrick has repeatedly showed this man love. In 2016, he sat there on live and said, I don't want you to retire, and rapped his music to him.
Yeah.
This nigga has been on songs with him recently. Him and Jay have a relationship. He paid his fucking taxes off. So you're telling me Kendrick didn't reach out to Lil Wayne? You're telling me Kendrick didn't talk to Lil Wayne at all to say, hey, I'm going to do the halftime show even though you want to do it? Maybe a conversation did happen. Maybe he isn't a co-headline. Maybe they're waiting to release that. And if they do release that, yo, you Drake fans are going to have to explain why Lil Wayne is getting on the stage with Kendrick Lamar. That's my little conspiracy. If that doesn't happen, then there's going to be some bullshit trash. It's a poor business move on Hove's half, on the NFL's half. It's not going to be compelling content. An album would have to drop because at this point, we don't want to watch old Kendrick music. It would have to be an album that has hits on it. He'd have to pray these hits actually work. And if they don't work, then you're going into a Super Bowl with an album that isn't great. Because Mr. Morale is not a fucking album I want to hear performed at the Super Bowl. I'm very sorry.
It's not gonna happen.
I don't want to hear that shit. God bless. But
Oh man, I don't want to. I'm sorry.
not a single fucking song.
I don't want to see Baby Keem at the Super Bowl
at
halftime
all.
show.
At all.
Not now. Like
Not
it would feel too early.
Yo, why have y'all
No.
been hating on Baby Keem so
It's
much
not hate,
lately,
it's
bro?
just
It's not
like-
hate. I just don't
It's
want to see
hey,
him.
why don't
I
you?
see him. I don't
We
wanna
saw
see
him live. He did great.
But at
don't
the
wanna see him.
halftime, Super Bowl halftime,
He's
Baby
gonna
Keem?
bring out
It's
people,
not.
bro.
God bless. I don't think.
If
I,
it's hate, then it's hate.
I don't.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't want to see it. I don't think.
I still listen to Baby Keem. I'm a fan. I'm just being real, bro. I don't want to see you pop out with your cousin.
And I don't wanna
just
see-
because it's your cousin. I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see that hillbilly song. I don't want to see family ties. I don't want to hear none of that shit. God bless. So you'd have to pray the album is good. That's a huge risk, but we know it's coming out. That's why I think Wayne is going to be the headliner. I think we are going to be coming to a very shocking reality of how bad Drake has burned bridges in his life. That's my prediction.
Here's
It's a
the
very-
clip.
It's a messy one.
I'm in the motherfucking studio, nigga, doing motherfucking features, nigga.
2016, Kendrick Lamar talking about Lil Wayne
Nigga, I
retiring.
seen you, nigga, 2007, nigga, 2008. Nigga, I seen you knock out motherfucking 10 motherfucking features in a row, nigga, back to back, nigga. I'm in this motherfucker right now, nigga. Nigga,
He was drinking, he was saying, in the studio.
motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucking. Fuck you talking about, boy? Nigga. This motherfucker, man. No, nigga. No. 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 Nigga.
So you're telling
He
me
was telling him to not retire. Like he was heated. Like this is
he
crazy.
was fucking upset. So you're gonna tell me this nigga didn't talk to Wayne? That's a lie.
And he also had a project, not to cut you off, but I think someone replied showing me that, reminded me. They didn't even remind me because I knew that. But he had a project before Section 8. It was like a mixtape dedicated to Lil Wayne.
to Lil Wayne
Right
trying
here.
to get. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, the mixtape when he was first coming
Fear
out.
K Dot, C4.
This is my other
So
thing.
Lil Wayne, I think, is his favorite rapper.
No,
I think it's of
Lil-
all time. I
So-
think Kendrick Lamar's favorite rapper of all time.
So he's just gonna disrespect him. Like I want to stop this. Like I know a conversation happened. That's why I'm waiting for Wayne. This is my other thing. The idea that Kendrick isn't up yet. None of these niggas is up yet. Not Drake in my eyes. Not Kendrick. Not Cole. There's only two people who should be performing that halftime show, and they're not gonna do it, or they're not gonna let them. Taylor Swift, because she is a behemoth, and the entire NFL is surrounded around Taylor Swift right now. All their promo is Taylor Swift. It would be genius.
Who's
It'd
the
be a-
second person? You better say a
It's
black
Kanye
person. now.
West.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I thought you were about to say Sabrina
But
Carpenter.
Kanye West will go up there and say anti-Semitic nonsense, so he's not going to be able to do it. So then it has to be Taylor because they have been selling and marketing the NFL around Taylor Swift. It would have been a genius business move. I don't know why Jay-Z didn't push for that. Instead, he gives us Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, the Kendrick Lamar halftime show seems like it's happening more because of the Drake beef, the timing of the Drake beef, rather than just because they wanted Kendrick Lamar to perform because of the timing. I think Kendrick Lamar should be at the Super Bowl halftime show, not right now.
Does
A couple
this-
years from now, yes.
Does this city get to choose who they want?
No, but I think they can probably get mad and kind of vote against it. So it might be a local uproar enough for this not to happen, right?
It's never been by city though. Never. The past since 2001, there's only been 3 Super Bowls where the people performing are from that city. The Compton, the NSYNC one in Miami, the Compton one with these niggas, the Compton in LA, and then one other one I saw it on Twitter. Wango broke it down, but no, it's
And
not
I saw
a normal
that,
thing.
and I understand that.
Yeah.
Because it's not by standard. That's all right. But the problem is, and we're gonna get that into in a second, is because New Orleans is such a cultural city, cultural state, Louisiana, where
But they're not
they're
football town.
they're prideful about what the fuck they do.
People
right?
are saying that the city does.
The city does.
The city does.
Yeah, but the
They
city's
have
not
the
a
final
football
say.
town. Yo,
Look at the Saints. Are you crazy?
no, bro, that just recently happened with Drew Brees and it declined when Drew Brees
Yeah,
left.
but it's still legendary.
Drew Brees put the Saints on his back and made. I thought the same
Drew
thing.
Brees,
and I got
who's
educated
the
by
guy
football
that dated
niggas.
Kim Kardashian, the running back?
Bro, I'm telling you, for a long time,
Who's
no
the
one
running back
cared
that dated
about
Kim
the Saints.
Kardashian that was in the Saints years ago?
When Drew Brees came, it became relevant.
Chad,
and it
who's the running back?
Fell off when he left.
Short guy.
Bro, they don't even care about sports because they have the Pelicans. They don't care about the Pelicans either. Like, they're not a huge sports town.
New Orleans picked Kendrick from a shot list.
Also,
The
is
city
he,
picked Kendrick.
is he gonna perform not like us? Right? Is he gonna perform not
can't.
like us?
He can't.
Charlamagne the Guy said that this morning on the Breakfast Club that
The only thing that they can do is the instrumental.
Drake's legal team is reaching out to Kendrick Lamar more than likely to try to make sure that they don't perform Not Like Us. Because if he performs Not Like Us live, first of all, 120 million people watch the Super Bowl, at least averagely. Are they gonna? Is that many people gonna watch it for Kendrick Lamar? Maybe. I think so because of the beef and everything. Maybe people who've never watched, a younger crowd. You probably get that, right? Because Usher, Rihanna, those are older acts. Dr. Dre, compared to Kendrick Lamar, is older acts. Now, Not Like Us. That's the song right now of the year. Song of the moment. Song of the beef. Technically, he would have to perform it. I would like to see him perform it. But is he going to perform it the way that the record is? I don't think so. He'll probably switch it up. He has to switch it up. I think so. Obviously, you have to censor it. I would maybe want to see the crowd say A minor, but can he say that on public you know what I'm saying? Like, is that... Because the crowd effect of that live is like fucking A minor. We saw it with the pop-out on Amazon. We saw it.
The defamation lawsuit will be great. That's all I got to say. I don't think he's going to do it.
But then also people call Drake a bitch. Like, why are you suing him because he's performing the song? And he's like, oh, well, defamation. But it's like, bro, just stop it. You lost the beef. Now you want to sue him? You're rich. You're already up. You don't need the money. Just take the L. So I don't think Drake is even going to do the legal shit. Maybe his legal team might, but not because Drake pushed it. Drake will be stupid to do that.
Bro, there's little kids watching this shit. Little kids are going to be making TikTok dances calling him a pedophile. Like, I don't think we understand how...
But I don't think they're going to do the pedophile lines and all that.
Yo.
PDF file lines on TV. I don't think they're going to do that. I think he'll switch up, do like a little remix, a rendition of different vibe, but Not Like Us.
NFL football has more viewers than people attend church on Sunday.
Yeah, it's the most viewed event in America every year.
Yeah. It's the most viewed sport in America every Sunday, every year. Bro, I promise you, he's not letting that slide. Because that's how... But this is kind of my point. Imagine this becomes a trend. You can't beat a trend. Academics was saying that shit today. He's like, why would Drake respond? The atmosphere already says he lost.
Yeah.
So if the nigga performs Not Like Us on national TV in the biggest stage in America, and now the entire country from little kids to grown adults are calling this nigga a pedophile, how does he recuperate his career at that point?
Yeah.
This is the ultimate killer. Like, this is the death, like, knife. You're done. You're done, bro.
Now, that's the reaction to the announcement, right? Now, Lil Wayne, let's get into it.
They gon' love me for my ambition.
And that was a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition podcast, Cap. If you're looking to watch the full episode, make sure to go check it out right now. It's available on audio and also on YouTube.